Hello, Internet. Welcome to the Pixel Tail Games developer stream today on May 26th, 2017. Joining me is the Pixel Tail crew. We got Caboose, Fui, Mac, myself, Rye, and Will. We got some neat stuff to show you today. Gonna hand it off to Mixmaster Macklin Guy over here. He'll show you the good stuff.
Ah, yes. So, boy, we have a few people not here today. Noticed. Lifeless is not here, but he's here. Anyway, he can't talk. Zach in spirit. Zach is currently at the hospital recovering from lung surgery.
In spirit.
No,
He's alive.
He's alive. For life.
He's alive.
So we're gonna show off some of the stuff that they've been working on. I'm gonna start with what Lifeless has been working on. He wanted me to let you guys know that there are some things to this thing he's working on, such as well, I'll just dive right into it actually, and then you can kind of understand what's going on. Context is important. All right.
Shout out to Donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you should be seeing everything I'm saying. Cool. Works. So Lifeless has been working on a ball race map. It's a remake.
I have not seen this intro screen yet.
And
That's
remastered.
pretty
Oh
neat.
my god.
Yes. So this was a map that he did in Gmod Tower. A lot of people really liked, and he's redoing it completely, but keeping some of like the designs that he liked from the previous version. And it's got a very unique art style that no other ball race map has, which you can probably see. That low poly look. Anyways, I'm gonna start it. Let's play. So keep in mind, it's very not done. Also, there's something as well. There are cases where the camera needs to collide, and he's gonna make it so the camera collides, so it's easier to play. But anyway, just wanted me to play a few levels to show the level. There is no sound yet because Will's gonna make music, and I am awful at this. Died.
Really? Your own game? You're awful at it?
I haven't played
It's
this.
the first level.
I wasn't very good at this.
Die on us already.
Wow, that's just embarrassing.
Well, these things spin, okay? So just keep that in mind.
They spin, guys.
They do spin. So that's why I fell.
It spins.
Excuse D
I mean,
guy.
you're a ball,
Excuse.
so
Well, you know.
I really like X.
I really like you.
Jeez, I love the style.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll head over
Yeah,
to
the
Seattle.
style's really nice.
It is quite nice.
I wouldn't mind having it in other parts of our game, to be honest.
What, this like low poly look thing?
Yeah. I honestly, this style hits a special place in my heart because when you do it right, it looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
It's also easy to do wrong. It's just looks bad if you do it wrong, but you pulled it off.
Turn down the sound a little, so people
You look pretty good.
don't get blasted by the sound effects. So, Will, are you gonna make some good music for this?
I am right now.
Cause this.
Yo,
this
can you like go on
deserves-
that helix thing? Can you ride that?
What, the thing that's over here?
The big old spiral thingy.
I don't think. Oh, you know what? Because I hesitated, I died.
You should try it.
All right, I'll try it. But I don't think
That would
Lifeless
be
will like that.
truly incredible.
Oh, you can.
Oh baby, I don't think it's supposed to be, but that's really cool. Anyway,
I don't think it's good for your times, cause you know.
that's
Oh, if you
still
want to
really
take the
cool.
scenic
The
route.
world's biggest toilet bowl, which is the best feature of these games.
What, the mini golf thing? It's not called
Not
toilet
mi-
bowl.
No, it's a toilet bowl. Like Paradise has the toilet bowls.
Yes,
That's the actual like,
Patented.
developer standard industry name for
patented
just like
toilet
wall writing.
bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
I want to have a ton of toilet bowls in Planet Panic.
I want you to know I love toilet bowls, so I'll
Oh.
hold
Do
you to
you,
it.
do you drink
Oh.
out of toilet bowls?
Are we gonna make like, you know, some bathroom items too? People have been asking about that. We should make some bathroom items.
I can make a toilet brush covered in poop.
No,
That
have
that's not what I
no.
mean.
No,
Store
no.
that's
No.
just like designer toilets.
I mean like a
every
kitchen,
type.
like a sink and like a
Toiletries,
kitchen
you
counter
mean?
as well. I know
Yes,
that's-
I have kitchen counters in my bathroom.
No,
yeah.
I was
Yeah, hey,
continuing
Matt,
from
can you
the
make
bathroom
some,
to
like,
the
a toilet
kitchen.
seat cover? That'd be great.
Yes.
But you don't want to combine the two, you know, that's very
Actually, yeah, I
unsanitary.
want canvas toilet
Oh.
seats. To be
Oh, I
honest.
didn't see that thing in the background.
There's
This
a
matter.
stupid fan and I can't take it.
What about
Told you.
like canvas?
It's blowing me off the course.
Look at
I
the
think that's a very good idea.
Blowing.
tornado
Mac, you
over
are
there.
so bad.
We are not playing it, alright? So don't judge me.
Yeah,
I'm taking the hard round. This looks hard.
is bad at
I don't know
bars.
if that's a
takes
good
hard
idea.
Oh my
rock.
god, look
He's
at this
gonna
thing that I'm
prove his
coming up
skill.
to.
Yeah, it's spooky.
What? This thing is crazy.
It's a tornado.
It is a tornado.
That's the spook zone.
This
So if it's not clear enough, I have
pretty-
never
Oh
played this
my.
map or seen it. So I've been busy with something else. I'll
Get out of this.
get into.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is all the levels, I believe.
Yeah, it's in progress.
It's super in progress. Well, no, there's
Work
one more
in
level,
progresso.
but I'll just leave it at this one.
imagination.
Take a little gander at the
Imagination.
art. Anyways, going to on to the next thing. Get more stuff.
You're stopping there?
Yes, I'm stopping there.
It's only on the last level.
Yeah, it's like the kind of last level. Kind of last level.
Kind of.
Yeah, you know. Second to
It is
last.
the last level, but for our purposes, it is.
So, next thing, kind of talk about it before we show it. We've been talking about the condos a little bit. Kind of how we've put out some pretty expensive condos that they're meant to be expensive, but we're thinking about making some more affordable condos that are very small, like max of 2 rooms, pretty much. Stuff like this condo I'm gonna show here that Mike just did a block out of. Because in case you don't know, we all work on like different parts of the game, so we're not all just doing the condos. But Mike is working on a cool little condo. Just, cool little condo. So they're these affordable condos that you can get that are really cheap.
Yes.
But not in quality, but cheap in units. So this is just a block out. So cool. Mike, when you wanna talk about what I'm looking at?
Where are we?
I'm
Are
in
you,
the video room.
Okay. So it looks like you're missing materials.
Probably, yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Just on those windows at the top there.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing is, this is just a very basic room, just big, basically one big cube shape, which is divided into 3 sections, and this section here is the photo/video room, I guess, if I'm still up to date.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, and where you go upstairs,
They're gonna be-
you will have to go to. This is very
The-
hard to tell where you
It's
actually
I
are.
don't. I'm following what you talk. You just lounge in
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, lounge/atelier where you can do like you could even imagine putting a table in the middle and placing a bowl of fruit on there
Hmm.
for you to paint on the canvas. And then the other room right next to it, which is connected by the other set of stairs,
The audio.
this is the audio room. Yeah, that's basically where you can
Sounds
do all
pretty cool.
kinds of. You can imagine doing all kinds of music or audio-related stuff. The ceiling is supposed to be some kind of already audio-proofed,
Yeah.
acoustic proofing stuff.
Nice.
That's the other thing that's going to be acoustically proofed, because what I'm going for is that there will be a bunch of items that comes with this condo, such as acoustic treatment that you can put on walls wherever you want.
Nice.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and also an interesting thing about the photo video room is that big paper background. And now that paper background is basically a canvas, so you can put anything you want on there. For example,
Make
you
it a
just
green
get-
screen.
I just have carpet.
exactly.
see.
Of course, Mac didn't even change it to.
I'm not changing to a green screen.
Just make it
Yes,
green.
you
It's
are.
not
Yes,
that
just like I
hard.
just said.
All right, jeez.
Yeah.
Don't they use blue screens nowadays?
Depends if the
No,
people are
not
wearing
green this
green.
Oh,
It depends on the composition of your movie.
well, thanks. But you can be any
I
color.
It's
completely
not the
forgot
right
you could
color
choose.
green, Mac.
You
Yeah,
know,
you're gonna have to bump up the roughness on that so there's no like specular glare or whatever. If you
Yeah,
want
Yeah,
true
that's
chroma
just-
chroma keyable.
we'll
Yeah,
make
yeah.
we'll make a green screen
I just went.
wall
I
template.
just-
Okay.
I just took a straight white
Oh,
material
yeah.
I could find.
I want my
if you
condo
put-
to be 100% green screen.
Actually, if you put it in the canvas, canvases are completely rough, aren't they? So if you put that image I just linked you, wink,
Yeah, I
wink,
gotta make
in
it.
there.
I gotta make it so you can do that. Yeah, that's a thing I do want to mention. Some people were asking for like scaling of like the wall materials and stuff. That'll probably happen. And then same with the canvas stuff. Make it so you can change the different material type. So if you want to get rid of the bumping. Wow, I can't even talk. The bumpiness of the material, you can get rid of that. But I don't know when that's gonna happen because I've been a little bit busy with something else. But yeah. Brick wall.
I don't
So-
think
Yeah,
it's
this
not
this room is also going to come with some items like lights on stands that you could just
Mhm.
put around. And okay, the lights that are in there right now are very bright, but those are just placeholder lights. You can't even edit them right now. But there's
I
basically just going to be like 3 lights hanging from the ceiling that you can just change the color of, and the other ones you can just put them in there wherever you want.
Speaking of these lights, there was one thing that kind of annoyed me when we just released the light manager, which is fixed when you drag an item. When you're dragging an item, it'll make it so these hide. I kind of just threw away my jetpack, but it'll hide these annoying
need it
Yeah, I
things.
see it.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
gone.
look, you found it again.
I gotta fix because this map isn't set up for the condo stuff right now. But anyways, shouldn't have been able to do that. Secret.
There's a hole in the system.
The whole. So kind of going on about the affordable condos, there'll be different condos kind of in the similar nature of this, and they'll come out whenever we feel like them. I mean, we have some plans for certain things with fishing, so
Whoa.
ready for that.
Whoa.
Anyways.
Man, how ominous of you.
That
How
was real
ominous.
ominous. I want you to say.
Thank you.
How
I'm so
ominous
good at
that was.
this.
I want you to say how ominous it was.
It was it ominous? I don't think it was
No,
supposed
not
to
at
be.
all.
Oh, all right.
Pretty ominous.
Well, that's going on. I gotta close something. So, Matt, you were
I can go.
yeah.
Are you in Hangouts? Because
no, but I can be.
you
It
should
can happen.
be. That is the place to be. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm ready.
they changed the thing again. Every
What?
day. Every day they change it. Hangouts. It's like a new experience. All right,
Horrible.
you're live.
Okay. If you didn't catch last week, I finished up the Thompson model because actually, let me open up the old one because holy moly, there needs to be a comparison here.
Nice background.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hold on a second.
Really minimalistic background.
I like my boring backgrounds. I won't unhide my desktop icons because that's probably good. Here's a comparison of the old Thompson, which is, as the lab boys say, absolute filth, because this guy was made right back when I started using Substance, so I really didn't have much understanding of the physically based rendering workflow, as you can tell, because these materials have no definition to them. So this literally looks like it was TIG welded or something.
So
Like
you're saying you didn't fix it?
I'm
Sorry.
yeah. This is literally me this was me slapping on materials and like I'm like this must be okay, and it was not. So, that's me.
That's
Tommy New here. And it's a great background food. Can I put that on stream?
Absolutely.
So we just linked me his background. This is his desktop. Anyway, all right, this is load up. This
You
is
have
the
picture of t-shirts on your whatever. Anyways.
I needed it.
What?
this is
Hello?
this is the one I whipped up last week. I just put the finishing touches on it. You would notice that it has a separated drum barrel, unlike the other one, so it can actually be animated. This was for
Which I'm
ambient
doing right
occlusion
now.
baking.
haha.
Yeah, good. This is I separated for the ambient occlusion bake because I didn't want the shadows to cast on each other. But yeah, I put a little bit more time into the actual levers and stuff, and like the printing on the sides and stuff. And this isn't just a mirrored model; like this is unique sides as well. That's a standard I'm putting on the guns now, because it shouldn't have been like that in the first place. I literally just mirrored them on the y-axis. So yeah, independent drum barrel that can be animated, independent slide, get that nice and oh yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Better sight.
Oh yeah, baby.
This was garbage. I
Yeah,
cleaned up.
the drum barrel sucked, and like
Yeah,
if you pulled it out,
it
it
did.
looked like just a cylinder. It was
This
ugly.
side is so much better than before.
Ooh,
It's
that's
actually,
good.
even with the slide, it's cool to look down the sights. But anyway, yeah, you can. There's more material definition, and it plays really nicely with some of the environments because you can pick up the scratches on the stock here and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see this animated. So it
And
should
this
be
is
pretty good.
is also being used in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I'm putting in more mileage on the multi-use weapons because you know that you're going to be seeing them more often. So I'm starting on the next set. I think I have like 3 or 4 more virus weapons before like virus is completely redone, I'm pretty sure. But I think we made the decision to bring back the RCP 120 in replacement of the MA14 because I didn't like the figure of that gun at all.
Yeah, the
So I'm gonna
silhouette's something else on that.
yeah, it's just an odd shape and there wasn't much detail. So I'm gonna remake the RCP because I just think it's a much better gun. And what else do I need to make? I need to redo the plasma rifle and the sci-fi handgun and a couple other things. So I'll go back and look at those and be revisiting those. But it'd be really nice to get all that done pretty soon because I want to start moving on to some other projects. So, ooh, I just got sent a photo of the view model so far. It's looking pretty
Oh man,
solid.
that's hot off the presses.
Not
Yeah,
even
it's fresh. So you can get excited for that. Even like with the animations and stuff, like it's so much fun to shoot. It's good stuff.
Just imagine what it'll be like. Sound.
Sound.
I'm turning off your.
I'm really proud of this. Yeah, it's fun. The like actual like drum barrel effects. Like that's not 2D, boys. I modeled that. Good stuff. Anyway, all right, yeah, that's my
I mean, we're not
thing.
making a 2D.
no. Thank you.
That's
Thank you
not.
for your in-depth comments.
I couldn't tell.
I don't sound like a sexy beast. I have a sinus infection and I'm on antibiotics right now. So this
Oh.
is yeah.
Just played music right over you. I just
Thank you.
steamrolled
Appreciate
so
that.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm on antibiotics right now because my voice has been gone for like 3 weeks now. So I think I should upload "I Am Sick" to SoundCloud and paste that because I won't play it on stream. That's horrible. But I'll upload to SoundCloud because I want the world to hear it. Anyway, all right,
So-
I'm done. I can shut up now.
Well, I gotta wait. Quiz.
What?
Oh, there it is. You wanna join me? Is he here? I don't know if he's here. He's gone.
What?
Actually,
He's a good man.
What do you
I
mean?
might be able to show. I want to show the things that I was working on. I'll
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it too.
Yeah, I can put it up.
They're. Be careful. Choose the only one that works right now, please. All right, let me pull on my screen here. And full screen, kind of full screen. Okay, so in anticipation of laser tag and other various games, including all the games in the arcade, because they're gonna have a lot of use of this. It was time for us to kind of look back at the game stuff, like what trivia uses and typing derby, and kind of clean that up. So last week, and actually I guess this week too, been kind of gutting the base code and putting in better base code so we can do better things. But mostly it was because of trivia not starting up sometimes, which is a big issue, but not a very easy thing to fix because the base code was just a mess. So everything's cleaned up now. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, but the trivia and typing derby and if you knew a little bit about it, poker as well, they're all very clean now. So joining the game is better. This is totally behind the scenes though, so you're not going to notice any difference. But there are some differences because we can do better backend stuff. We can actually, you can hop in here. Hop in the seat.
Come on down.
The game has certain other things that are going on. So if the trivia is completely full, and this goes for everything that has, players, you'll notice that in the chat it'll say Caboose entered, so you know who sat down and who's going to play with you in the chat, and that's important for something else. But if the whole game is full, it'll just start. No longer you have to wait because it's full. Things like that are changed. There's also this new thing where you can leave. So for different activities, not every activity, but most of them, you'll be able to leave mid-game.
Tab menu.
Yeah, I added the tab menu recently.
Nice.
So there's two ways to do it. You can leave through the tab menu, or you can leave through the pause menu. It'll just pop up there while you're in the game. So if you leave, you won't get any payouts, of course, but it's something that's nice that if you sat there and you're playing trivia and you decide, well, I'm going to do something else, you don't have to disconnect the game, because that's kind of the only way right now. So you'll see that I just go ahead and it'll tell you won't get payouts, and then you just go ahead and you're out. And so it'll update the game and all that stuff, and it'll tell Caboose that I left, so he'll know that I just chickened out of the game.
Oh,
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
quitting too.
Yeah, and so when there's no players too, it'll say no players, and then there's a current issue where it keeps running the round right now, but that's gonna be fixed too. And then it'll just go ahead and end the game after that, so that people can play again. So that fixes the trivia getting stuck, surprisingly. The whole recode fixes that, hopefully, I think. We also added some things
That's
that
an
we can
applause.
actually.
We need to applaud for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We added some ways.
Results are in. No players.
Yeah, right. There's no players, so there's no
Results
results.
are in. Everyone loses.
For trivia, we clear the player history, so if you're gone, you're just not gonna be on the scoreboard. For bowling, because it's a longer game, if you leave mid bowling and let's say you were really bad and you just decided I'm gonna quit, and you don't get any payouts, of course, but everyone will know how bad you are still. It'll keep that. It'll just say that you left. So
Publicly displayed.
yeah, for bowling,
Shame.
we care more about the scores. For trivia, it's just kind of a fun thing. So we might, I don't know. Well, we do know that we're gonna have leaderboards and stuff too. So there might be some information that might go up for people who leave mid game a lot. So we're thinking of ways to avoid people from abusing it, but the payouts are kind of a thing. You just don't get paid out if you leave trivia. So that's kind of an incentive to keep playing. There's also debug stuff that won't show that allows us to step into the game and actually figure out what is going on in case it does break finally. Because that was an issue. Couldn't actually see what was happening in the live game. And then because the seat stuff was also cleaned up, in Typing Derby, you can actually just go up to it and join any color that you want. So
Oh man, that's the good stuff right there.
Let me tell you, I've always,
That's the update of the
Oh
century.
man.
Holy guacamole!
It matters though.
Play as orange.
Yeah, you only get to play as. It matters though for the back end though. So shooting gallery, if we had the old system, it would always put you here if you joined first, which is not very fair because you're on the left side. It's not fair.
How long until we can start betting on Typing Derby colors?
That could
As a
happen.
bystander.
I mean, that's stuff that's possible now because the poker was part of this whole rewrite, and it connects with our casino stuff, and we can actually make it really easy to connect Typing Derby to that too now. It's just a really quick change. So this whole rewrite allows us to do more with their games.
I would hustle people, and I would win a bunch of rounds of Typing Derby, and then when everybody puts a bet on me, I would lose.
That's illegal.
That's terrible.
You can't buck the truck.
You're giving some ideas.
I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, no. I want toy train races, and I put bets on trains.
Including
Maybe
that, just some small stuff, like the
You were on board
leaving and
train.
joining. It shows when you press
Come on, ride
E,
the train. Come ride.
stuff like that. Bowling has a few bugs when you fix with the leave stuff at the moment, but
Yeah.
but everything else is fine. It's just leaving. It has to be.
Have you guys ever
pixel.
really looked at my pizza box and noticed how much grease stains I put on it?
No.
I put a
It
lot
was
of grease
really,
stains.
I remember looking
The
at it. It was really
greasiest
greasy.
pizza box.
Uncle
in the
Muscle's Big
world.
Pizza Parlor.
Oh no.
Yeah.
People seem to enjoy my rough voice, so
You should get sick
turn on
more
my-
often.
I'll turn up my gain and get nice and grizzly.
Oh no.
So
No, thank you.
And greasy.
let me quickly
I'm a greasy man.
quickly go in here. So this whole game stuff was important for laser tag, as usually this happens. Laser tag has a whole different way of doing the games. There's actually no seats, and there's no like, I guess physical representation of it, so to speak. So things had to change. So now it all work. I don't have it actually up for laser tag, but the idea is you press E on this little door, and it'll add you to the game, which will add you to this room, which is this queue room. I believe we showed it on the stream. Not sure, but this is the little laser tag room that like shows the rules and stuff, and
So shiny.
Oh my god.
the lighting needs to be built.
I think there's no lighting pass yet.
Yeah, there's no lighting pass on it. This is what it looks like when there's no lighting pass.
Oh, dude, can we get like who's the actor that did the briefing mission for Spaceship Earth and Epcot?
Yeah, that's totally possible.
He's like that really
you know,
famous
like-
TV actor from NCIS.
Judi Dench.
No, I don't remember
No.
who did
What the
it.
hell?
He does. yeah.
Bergeron.
No, no, not Spaceship Earth. The one where they like spinning. It's like the centrifuge ride. I forgot.
I
the
don't
name.
know that that's
Schwarzenegger?
correct.
Good luck on that. Anyway, so when
I'm
you play laser
Googling
tag,
this, hold
you
on.
just wait in here, and then it'll start. So there's no seats, there's no concepts of seats. So this whole rewrite kind of makes this all work. Anyways, there's not much to show. Basically, laser tag is pretty far along. I don't want to show it again because we showed it last stream. It has changed, but I mean it's just new art, and the rules is different for each game. So I can't really like say it's done because I want to make more different game types. Well, there's different game types. I want to make like different team deathmatch and all that stuff. So this queue room kind of lets you vote for things that are going to happen and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things to say.
Oh, they had Gary Sinise from Apollo 13 brief you for mission space at Epcot.
Oh, yeah, that's not
And
gonna.
he's in like a really amateur like space
That's not
costume.
gonna happen, Matt. We can't get that.
Did you put this picture on stream?
No, I'm gonna put the picture on stream.
This is a very important photo. I love this. I'm gonna
I
at
can look
you.
it up. No. Anyways, let's see. Zach, since he's not here, I'm gonna have to kind of talk about what he's done. He is pretty close to being feature complete with the arcade backend stuff. And there's actually a video, so let me stop walking.
Oh, you got
around.
the video?
Yeah, I gotta get out of this game real quick.
Remember to get the audio working.
Yeah, let me see.
Face.
Well, yeah, my audio should work. Is it the one that you sent me?
I sent you many things. I don't remember.
I think this is.
Uh-huh.
Let's pull it up.
The one I sent you is the one I could find.
Private life. of
Did
Philly
you
World.
did you pull from P4 for the latest arcade model?
I can.
I was told, yeah, you have to.
If it was just recent,
It was, yeah.
okay, I can do it in a second. Let me just pull this up too. Got it. So basically, the arcade API stuff, it uses Lua. It's gonna actually end up doing more than just the arcade, because it provides screens. Oh yeah, it's a good video.
Great video.
It's a great video. Let me talk about. So there's zero context if I don't talk about it. This is kind of the state the arcade API is at. He's got input, he's got sound, he's got rendering, obviously, because otherwise you wouldn't see it. When you go in to use the machine, there's like, it takes various input away and pulls it into the machine, and there's all sorts of things you can do when you code for this, because this is going to be available with Workshop too, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
if you think about distribution stuff.
yeah, so this does a lot more than just the arcade, but it was originally made for the arcade. You can do screens, kind of. Let me pull this video back and pause it. here he was showing off a screen, and it has a mouse and all that in 3D. So you can do a lot of things. And we're gonna end up probably having a lot more interactable screens after this.
And then if I can add a quick little addendum to that, this doesn't actually directly require Tower Unite to run. It actually, you're supposed to be developing this game with an external editor, so you don't have to like have this big expensive game to actually test this thing. So it makes it really, really nice to prototype and make games on your own, and then only the finished product you upload to Tower Unite.
He did that demo in Lua, by the way, for the arcade.
Yeah, like that's all. This is all in Lua. All the audio is generated and then uploaded to Tower, and just played through that. So
I think he was still deciding if we're going to do workshop distribution or another way. I don't know. He hasn't talked about it yet. So, yeah, but
it does it takes input for a lot of things too. I think you can take full keyboard input.
it does like some crazy cool input diffing, so it always generates the right events that never get lost.
Oh, here, I'll show this video. And then kind of like showing more of the interacting with the Lua. Like this is it's a little hard to explain, but basically he's taken like the Unreal input, your mouse position from Unreal, or your view position rather, and then translating it into the Lua instance of this like arcade, and then you can do anything basically with it. So he made a little demo of like moving around windows and pictures and all that stuff, and avatars of people, and so this will let us do a lot of things.
Technically,
theoretically,
if you make a virtual machine that can run Windows, you can run Tower Unite within this arcade.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's going to do that.
Well,
you
figure that one out.
And didn't we talk about a little bit how the Condo.io stuff is going to work with this too? We're thinking there might be a chance that...
I don't know if Zach has confirmed this, but I think it would be very, very cool if Condo.io, if you were able to interact with Condo.io through the arcade, which what I would like to do is let the arcade be like a microcontroller or a computer that can operate and kind of be the brains of some cool, complex system that you want in your condo.
Yeah.
Which would be very, very cool.
It would. There's so many things we can do with this.
For those of you that have played computer craft in Minecraft,
oh yeah,
that's kind of the heart of where it's coming from. Not the heart, but it's very similar.
The soul.
Yeah. Soul.
The soul, not the heart, but the soul.
So it's gone beyond, I guess, what we were thinking with the arcade. But we were gonna have a bunch of arcade games that have mouse input and stuff. So now we have this screen-based thing that is just crazy. It is pretty crazy. And it's really exciting to see what things we can do with it and what things you guys can do with it.
I mean, that's as soon as we have that, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I'm making cool arcades.
The mouse stuff, like gun shooters.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Totally do that.
Like little 2D ones and stuff.
Yeah, boy.
I want to do some crazy.
And then
like,
I think
set
we're
up
gonna have
arcades as my walls.
we're gonna be able to plug in leaderboards for the arcade games, right?
Yeah, because the thing about the arcade is it has a lot of interaction with Unreal. There's input and output, so we can have just really cool. You can have the game script actually tell Unreal what happened, and then Unreal can tell the server what happened, and then update accordingly. It's crazy. A lot of steps, but it's cool. So yeah, we can have leaderboards.
This is a long ways away, though.
It is a long ways away, but generating.
It's very close.
It's
very
like
close.
the same thing with the casino. Like the backend took a really long time, but then when it was done, we literally made the casino in like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah. And
It's like,
speaking on that, actually, that's a good segue.
yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks.
No problem.
Where is this though? I have to get it. Is it under what? Is it under a map?
Quick, do
Joanna
some
work?
filler voice
Guess
while
what?
you're looking.
Where's
for
your?
things.
Where do you want me? How do you want me to show your arcade?
You update P4,
Yeah.
open L_arcade edit.
Okay.
You
So-
have to see it in its natural habitat.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. So, in preparation for all that, Joanna's been working on arcades, like off and on, right? Almost every one every month, almost, or 2 or 3 every month. She's done with this one. She's loading, so give me a sec. Oh my! I need filler, Matt.
That's what we're having.
How's the weather over there?
Filler,
hot.
filler.
There,
It's hot.
70
It's
degrees
hot.
Fahrenheit.
It's actually quite nice right now.
Not
Yeah.
right now.
I wouldn't
It's
say it's
lazy.
hot.
Like,
It's actually like 70.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Sun's out,
it's
burns,
69 degrees.
Birds are
Oh,
screaming.
boy.
Nice.
Birds are screaming.
I am God.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow. It shot him down immediately.
Electronic Timothy and his family band.
I don't.
Carnegie sound clouding smaller on stream, and I'm muting my mic and laughing really hard.
Oh,
because
you're
these
dying.
are weird. Yes,
Texture for this.
Timothy and his family band.
crisp walk, futon to
What are you doing?
intellectual in all caps. I'm filling for you.
Thanks.
Are you done?
The
No,
texture.
Oh well.
I'm almost there.
The
Let's start
texture.
answering questions.
Yeah, we can answer
I'll scroll
questions.
up.
What's with the texture, Johanna?
Oh,
The
hold on.
texture for the arcade
Too late.
machine is not.
No
Oh,
questions.
Okay. Okay.
What the
Text-
fuck?
It's
No, too late. No questions. Goodbye. We're done.
The-
Forever.
The
yes.
texture.
Go away.
Let Joanna talk. Jesus.
The texture for the arcade machine is not finished. It's good enough as to where I feel it could be shown off, but it's not the final product. So just
Alright.
keep that in mind.
Here we go. Go on live.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Oh man.
Galaxy
There it is.
Police.
Look at that.
What?
Some good stuff.
Oh my jeez.
Obviously does not run Ball Race, but that's a screen.
Yeah, you never know.
You really don't.
Does it make the wee woo noises every time you go near it?
It should.
Like,
Yeah, every time
ooh.
someone sits down to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
there you
time
go.
they sit down, they get
Or-
immediately cut.
But you have been
And
detained.
that's it. They're just stuck.
Could have it every time they get a new high score too. Stuff like that.
You cheated.
New high score.
Woo!
So
Hacker.
this you can see like all these screens like that will be powered by the arcade API stuff. And then we got some other ideas for the other arcades.
Go look at the sweet red screen on the thing.
Where?
On
What thing?
the new thing. The new thing.
What red screen?
Galaxy Police.
No, the new Galaxy Police.
Yeah, what screen?
Look at the red cool screens with the levers. Pretty cool texture, huh?
The
Those
control
cool
panel.
design.
The control panel. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not that exciting. I think it looks cool. I like the red.
Like the little.
Make the red screen a little bit brighter, emissive or something.
Could
There's
make
no
it-
message on-
You could make it emissive when someone sits down too. Have it like all context based.
That would be cool.
I'm the type of person that likes that. No. Yeah,
Didn't
there's
know
all
that was
these,
a type.
all these other machines. They're almost done.
You even have the little grip things for the people who have a hard time getting up to grapple onto.
That's for
Nice.
you. I made that
Just,
for you.
just for you.
Wow.
On to that one. But yeah.
So yeah.
Is it time for questions?
It
Seemingly.
is I think time for
That was
questions.
a question.
Time for questions.
That was a question though.
Let's see. My chat got cut off when I refreshed, so
Oh,
I'm
I can
just
do it.
Setting for...
I got them all.
All right, go for it then,
Fine.
buddy.
Okay. Hold on.
Hacker.
Hacker.
So
Act. Act.
the first question that I have that's still in the history here. How and when will
Wow.
achievements be released? So achievements are coming at some point in a future update, like a lot sooner than the arcade.
I did an internal change that makes it a little bit easier for us to do stats and achievements.
We we kind of don't want to just do achievements as one update. We want to do stats and achievements and badges and milestones, and at least that's how I feel. So it's all there. That way, when people play the game again, because they're gonna have to for the achievements, it's not all for nothing to play it again. We don't want to have force people to do the same achievements over and over. So I want to get stats in with the achievements. So it might take a little longer because we're not gonna just put out just regular old achievements. We're gonna do some other stuff. But yeah.
I mean, personally, I want scoreboards.
Yeah,
I
scoreboards.
want to be able to show off how good I am at bowling.
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah.
So I think that's all going to be kind of lobbed into one update. I'm not even sure what that would be called.
Good
The
stuff.
stat update?
The update.
That
The leaderboard update?
The information
The hat
superhighway update.
Somebody
The hat update?
somebody asked me when working on new things for Tower Unite how much feels like play. That's an interesting question. Well, first off, I never take my life seriously at all, ever.
I see we're going in that direction.
It depends. Like if you're doing level design, there's a lot of like screwing around, seeing what works. But if you're doing like, I don't know, like the Thompson took me like 6 days of just like topology and UVing and baking, and that's a stretch and a half to get that stuff done. So sometimes it's a grind, sometimes it's a fun time.
I will say from having to test some of the mini golf maps, the first couple of times is, oh, this is fun, new mini golf map. And then by like the 25th time you play it, it's like
designing mini golf maps.
I
really
just want to get through this as fast as possible.
And then by the 50th time, you're like, I can't. Like, so when it comes out and it's like brand new, it's like, I don't even want to play this anymore. I've played it like 100 times.
Somebody in the chat asked who Tom Bergeron is. He was the host of America's Funniest Videos.
Oh man, I love Tom Bergeron.
Are you answering questions from
when will bumper
who...
cars be worked on?
Oh, I'll talk about that. Probably way later in development, and unless something happens with Planet Panic, because Planet Panic we're gonna redo with a different type of movement thing, and that most likely will carry over to bumper cars. So figure that out first. It's kind of got that vehicle movement.
Yeah, good stuff.
But otherwise, it's kind of like on mega hold. Here I'll answer.
There's a lot of physics stuff, yeah.
Yeah, let me go here.
Let's see.
No, I'm ignoring that one. I am ignoring the item snapping stuff.
Snapping when?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm ignoring that.
Oh,
you just said it. You can't just ignore it anymore.
I was.
All right, fine. I will.
I want coughing
So-
in the watch back.
Zach kind of told me about the snapping stuff, and it's pretty hard. And I think it's going to happen with the condo tools. So it's harder than it seems because you have to snap on objects that are like a completely different size. So we'll have it. It's just once we do the condo like tools, hopefully we'll have it. I guess I should say.
I thought he meant like a weapon where you could snap your fingers.
No, no, that's not what he meant. Anyways,
It's a snap gun.
the next question is.
I would take it.
How's the upgrade store coming along? I believe that's on hold, mostly because we're figuring out what we're gonna do with the upgrades, like the back end stuff. So that's kind of on hold, but I think Lifeless got pretty far with it, like art-wise. So that's also why it's on hold. I think he's almost done. Are there gonna be more customization options for avatars in the future? Yes,
Yes.
but we are focusing on gameplay first. So there's going to be this, like, I think we said this so many times, but it's going to take a while before we get to that. We are actually banking on workshop stuff, though, first. We're going to get workshop player models going and see where that takes us and then react accordingly. Any idea when Prism's going to be added to the Steam version of the OST, the soundtrack? Not showing up for me. Yeah, Will. You going to add the...
It's on there.
It's on there? Try verifying your soundtrack.
He said he tried verifying.
Okay, we'll look into that. It should be there, and I guess we'll put an announcement if we find something's wrong with it. So it should be there. If it's not, it's a glitch. Achievements was already answered. It's not. I'm not gonna answer that. Not gonna answer that. Are we ever gonna get that night player model that you guys showed off a while back? Chronicle said he's gonna
I
scrap it.
explained this
Yeah.
before. Yeah, I scrapped it a long time ago because it
Redo
was
it,
like
maybe.
not
But
up to
it
my
looked so good. What
standards.
is wrong with you?
It wasn't up to my standards. I don't know. The mesh itself was kind of garb, and like retopoing it, I didn't know enough at like that time about retopoing organic stuff. And yeah, I don't know. When it came out, like when I finally got around to doing everything, it was like, you know what? No, I could have done this a lot better, and I wanted to remake it, but I was so burnt out on making the night that I just didn't want to do it again, like right after. So anyway, it'll exist at some point. Just you know, have to remake the entire thing.
It's happening. You could just like take Rise Knight as a reference.
Let's see what-
And
Hmm.
because Ryan made that knight from scratch, I think, for Jima Tower. I don't remember.
Here's another question. Will food being edible do anything, like a hunger meter or bonus effect? Yeah, sorry, Will. Threw you off, didn't it? So we're not gonna do a hunger meter. I think we said that like almost a while ago. I can't remember when. But we are thinking about bonus effects for ocean expansion. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it's gonna be, but cooking will have a point. It won't just be like, okay, here's an item. So we're gonna probably get into that when ocean expansion happens. Already answered the upgrade store question. Will achievements, milestones give you units and or in-game items like they did? So yes. I believe the old way of doing milestones was with achievements, but we're gonna change that to be a different system. But you can get milestones and items for playing the game more, and not just by units. So answer the question about bumper cars. Can we get an in-game ball race leaderboard that shows who has earned the most units for that session? Yeah, we were just talking about that. We want to add leaderboards. Not sure for each session, but I think that was something we talked about too. Is kind of like a end of game result screen for everyone
I
to
would
kind of
love
compare.
something like that.
Yeah.
And Mac, that change that I added
Mhm.
does make that quite easy. You just create that object, and it's the sound of it working.
Okay. So yeah, that'll probably happen, like the little end of
Yes.
session stuff. I think it's just a matter of time. So who's going to be the one to port Doom to the arcade machine?
Not it.
Not us.
Honestly, it would be Zach. Let's be honest.
He's not going to do it though.
He would do it. If there's
No,
anyone
he-
here,
He
He
can't.
would
Make
though.
Wolfenstein just to spite you.
yeah, he would.
Yeah,
He already made
yeah, it just makes Wolfenstein instead.
Yeah.
Commodore emulator.
Well, it's Lua, so you guys can try to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, you
It's,
wanna
it's
port
turn
that?
complete. You can do it.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Will the arcade API support languages other than Lua at some point? I believe so, but probably I don't know.
It has the ability.
Has the ability.
It is open source. I will say that. So
Yes.
if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
I would like to add C# support personally.
Zach
But
said he designed it to take multiple language bindings, but you'd have to write the binding first.
yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's technically nothing stopping it from supporting other languages, which is pretty cool.
Next question was, are you guys working on the beer effects? Yes, we kind of just got them to work, and then there's gonna be more effects later. But it's low on the priority. But it'll happen when it happens. We have some spare time, I guess. I want to expand that to be more like the Gmod Tower one. A similar question to what we answered before, but I'll go ahead because there's more. When will Avatar customization be improved, and how in depth will it be? Will it be like Sims tier, or will it be like Second Life, where you can make completely new models? So we're not sure. Like, we're probably gonna end up doing the workshop first, and kind of see what happens. So with workshop, you guys can use any model that people provide on workshop. And then from there, we're going to kind of assess if we need to make something more. I know that our current models aren't good. We all know. Everyone knows it's a very placeholdery. So that will be addressed kind of after workshop and kind of figure that out. And will there be Steam trading cards? Yes. There will be. We actually have to work on them. We have to decide which cards we're going to do. We'll probably do a community vote on the Steam cards and emoticons and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to be doing those. Alright, and next one is, can we get a weapon where we can clap or snap? Wow. So,
Clap, clap.
way to go, Matt.
Slap,
Wait,
slap.
what did I say?
Someone wants that item that you
Oh,
thought.
it's, I want,
Snap.
I want
I could
to
make
watch.
a- I
You
can
need
make a
clapping and you
snapping-
need slapping.
I can make a clapping thing.
If you do
Make a
left
clap
click, it
easily.
snaps. If you do left click, it claps.
It claps.
I could do that if you want to make that. If you want to code that, then I can
Not
animate
that hard to
that.
code. The weapon system's really
And I
like
could probably do it myself, honestly.
verbose.
But
You just play sound. So hard.
one
That's what the
day.
WoW Zayla does, but fancier.
Maybe
Someone just said
maybe that'll be
slap
one
and
of those
clappers.
weapons that you can get when you fish up that weapon.
I really just want the WoW Zayla to be included somewhere. I'm waiting for that.
Well,
It's done.
I know.
I want to put it somewhere.
We need to figure out the
He wants to put it somewhere.
noisemaker policy though. Like what areas you can make noise and what areas you can't, and making sure that people can mute those when they want to. We gotta figure that
Yeah.
out first.
I gotta be a downer, man.
Hey man, not everyone wants constant noise.
They will
Breath
like
meter.
it.
No.
They will
Oh,
like
no.
my interpretation of my life goes on the WoW Zayla.
Goodness.
oh my god.
Hey, next question. Will there be gestures? I assume that means like the player animation thing where you can wave at
Emotes.
people, emotes and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
I know. Andy's actually completely redoing all the movement animations, and he just finished walk, like walking around. He's gonna completely redo all of the walk and run and stuff, and I think Chronicle and Andy are probably gonna make some emotes and stuff too. Right, Chronicle?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next question. Yeah, thanks. How long do you estimate it will take to implement workshop support once it's started development? I would say workshop is a really big like task, so it could take quite a few. We're gonna do it in tiers, I believe. So we're gonna have like one feature set of workshop, and then
We're gonna
next.
cry over and over and over again.
Yeah,
no
over and over
tiers.
again.
Like here's the player models, then eventually the other ideas we have.
Well, I don't think those would be first.
Well, could do condos first too. I mean, we have a system for
Condos
that.
would be the easiest.
Yeah. Well, but either way, we gotta figure out a lot of things with the workshop, so it's gonna take a while. I don't know how long. I don't want to say a number and then we can't stick to it, but a while. Alright. You probably already answered this before, but will the arcade give you units or tickets to buy special prizes or something? So, since I'm in the arcade, I can show this. Certain machines, like this whack-a-mole, this will give you tickets. And so this like Salmon says will give you tickets, and
Salmon.
Salmon says
Oh god, that's what it's named.
it is named that.
You
The
thought
real-
that was a joke.
No,
Yeah,
I
the
thought you
mythical
just messed
fish
up.
person
The-
tells you what to do.
Yeah, the fish tells you everything.
Yeah.
He knows everything. Look at
It
him.
will be really rigged.
He is a wizard.
It's
me, Anyways, the
wizard
Salmon. Knows
What
all.
would you like to know?
That is
All right,
nice.
well, you're narrating that now.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
that's it. Confirmed.
Really rigged. Oh my god, I can't say that one. That one,
Yeah.
that one will give out tickets too, and Dizzy and all that. So certain machines
It's
will give
not
you out
rigged.
tickets, and you can use those tickets to buy special arcade-only items. And
People are probably gonna say that's rigged too.
it's not what? The ticket destroyer. You go up to the ticket destroyer and you destroy your tickets, and it gives you a receipt. Clearly,
Just like in real life.
just like in real life.
It's a game in and of itself.
The
Watching all your
games,
hard work go into a machine and you just get a little
You
receipt.
just get a number.
the arcade API games, I don't think they'll give you tickets. They'll give you high score like stuff. Mainly because there's a security thing about it. So, but I don't know. We'll see. We're still talking about it. But the idea going right now is that the non-arcade screen games will give you tickets, and screen games won't. They'll just be purely high score. So, anyways, they will never give you units though, just tickets, because it's an arcade. If you want units, you go to the casino.
And you use these tickets to exchange for special goods.
Services.
Yes, goods and services. This really sad-looking prize thing that needs to be redone and added more prizes. Anyways, next question.
It is awfully dark.
The whole thing is gonna get, I think,
I mean, it's under
redone.
construction, you know.
Yeah, and I think the whole interior is gonna change.
I'm just working on the machines now, but I'll be doing an interior art pass when I get to that point.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm focusing on the machines.
All right.
And now that I'm done with the underwater condo, I'll be focusing more on that. Although I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks, but other than that, I'll be focusing on finishing all the arcade machines as soon as possible.
Will you ever add the poses like laying down and such, like how it was in Gmod Tower? Yeah, I think we're gonna have laying down and sitting with the poses, so that'll happen. When RC vehicles are finally working, will we see the addition of RC track parts, such as obstacles, mechanics, parts to assist in making custom tracks? I believe so, because why wouldn't we? That's such a good opportunity. Alright. Will there ever be RC vehicles? Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. With workshop player models, will people who aren't subbed to that player model be able to see it? So we're kind of figuring that out still, but the current idea is that you will download it. And there will be a bunch of filters and permission settings for you. So if you don't want to see that player model, you don't have to. But we're still nailing that down. And when we get closer to that, we'll have more finite answers. Okay, we're almost at the 5 o'clock mark. I'll answer a few more questions though. Will there eventually be a 3D model statue furniture item? I don't think so. But with workshop, that'll kind of fix that. If we do workshop items the way we want to, and it works out, we would have custom models, I imagine. So you can just use workshop for that. So it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be a furniture item. It'd be a workshop item. Will milestone progress include stats from before they are implemented? So that's kind of why I mentioned earlier that we wanted to do it all at once. Should I tell them? Yes.
Oh, what?
The stats aren't there.
Yeah,
We didn't.
That's not area. Yeah,
Yeah.
counting it.
We didn't. We didn't have the stats, so everything you've done so far was not logged. So when the stats comes out, you're gonna have to like start from the beginning. Not your units, of course, but you know.
It lets everyone hit the ground running at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're good at bowling already, all you gotta do is play it one more time and then get your 300 score again. I know, it's hard.
Which if you're that good, I mean, that's
if you're that good, yeah.
Just casually get a 300.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, it's a little unfortunate that we didn't have it like sooner, but it wasn't like super priority, and that's why we didn't have it. But that's why the achievements and stats and all that would be part of one update, so that you don't have to play it for the achievements and then play it for the stats and then play it for the milestones. It's just all there. So, anyways, will there be more player models and posters? We don't have posters, so I'm not sure what that's about.
There's infinite posters.
Maybe more
Maybe that's
canvas
poses.
models. I don't know.
Canvas models? I don't know. I think maybe, probably.
I think poses.
You meant poses. Player models, yeah, again, the workshop. It's the more important thing. Do 2 more questions and I'll be done.
I would not put player models out of the question.
No. Is it possible to have the game browser in the main menu show the current hole golf level?
I'm gonna do that.
Yes, so that's happening.
Yes, that is actually on my docket. to make it so you know what round something is on, and then a little bit about the server before you actually join it. Because that is an annoyance. Where like you join the server, it's like, oh, it's over. Try again.
Yep.
And actually, there's kind of that whole experience in hosting a server. I want to spruce up a bit and make it a bit more nice for when the game ends and things like that.
All right, I'm gonna answer 2 questions at the same time. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Okay, will there be custom HUDs for Workshop? I don't think we're gonna do custom HUDs. Sorry. Just laying that out. Also, turning on a TV or any media player is causing huge FPS drops. Will that be optimized? Yeah, that's actually on our list of to-dos too, is to kind of look into that. A lot of stuff that Zach did with the arcade would probably help a little bit of how that rendering system works. So we're gonna probably look into that.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we're wrapping it up. Do want to mention that we have been working on a lot of backend stuff right now. And we work on every aspect of the game as much as we can. And not just condos. So anyways, when's
Also,
our next stream?
now that my classes are about to come to an end, I'll be able to go full blast over the summer. I've been mega part-time. So in a couple weeks, I'll be out of college and actually working full bore.
The cool thing about the game-based stuff that probably people weren't that excited about is I can actually make more games, so be excited. Please.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Our next stream is the 9th, right? June 9th? I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our next stream is going to be June 9th, same time, 4 p.m. And just want to wrap this up.
Yeah, boy.
If you guys have any more questions, go to our forums. We're always there. Join our Discord to talk to us instantly. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Stay
Have
frosty.
a good meal.
Hopefully.
Eat
Have a
balanced
good
breakfast.
meal.
Brush your teeth.
Have a good Memorial
Have a
weekend. for those
good
of you in the United States.
breakfast.
Floss is good. Use that.
Floss. Keep
Make
your
sure
teeth
you have
ready
a good balance of
for
fiber.
flesh devouring.
All right, bye.
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 Mm.